Today, we're going to be ranking Marvel's top 10 powerhouses, but not just anyone. We're ranking the anti-heroes and anti-villains who walk that fine line between saving the world but also destroying it. I've developed a system to cut through all the noise and inconsistencies. We'll start off with strength as a category or destruction scale. How much can the character lift, or how do their powers affect the environment? And to what degree? Are we talking cosmic, planetary, or street level powers? Next category would be feats. What they've done in the main continuity, but we'll also consider others. Power versatility, because a one-trick pony gets you killed in comics, right? Then you get revived again. Durability. Can you take what you dish out? And most importantly, consistency score. How often does the character operate at their baseline? Here are our tiebreakers: head-to-head records, narrative weight, along with weaknesses. Quick honorable mentions before we begin our countdown. Wolverine, Deadpool, Venom, Ghost Rider, and the Juggernaut all missed the cut due to power scaling issues. Logan caps out at 2-ton strength, impressive for survival, but when cosmic threats are throwing planets around, endurance doesn't always equal victory. Deadpool is functionally immortal, but human level strength. Venom varies too much by host and writer, and baseline power don't reach the planetary or cosmic scales as others higher on this list. In Ghost Rider, Zarathos is deliberately restrained by mortal hosts, making his godlike powers widely unreliable in practice. The same could be said for Juggernaut. If the Juggernaut draws on the Sidorak's powers, he could be literally unstoppable, especially once moving with momentum. But that's the thing, he does need something to run on. If you guys don't agree with my honorable mentions, please let me know why in the comments. Beginning our countdown at number 10 is Magneto, the master of magnetism. Who's in a mega level mutant who can make the entire world infrastructure his weapon. In terms of strength and destruction, Magneto's powers can range anywhere from environmental all the way to planetary. At his peak, he can manipulate the Earth's electromagnetic field and even negate earthquakes. When it comes to his feats, he's reversed the Earth's magnetic poles, pulled the break world bullet from deep space, even ripped the adamantium from Wolverine's bones. And the crazy part is he can actually manipulate the iron in your blood. He's done that a few times in the comics. He operates below his planetary potentials typically, but his powers are classified as limitless. Early on in the comic books, Magneto was actually able to throw lightning bolts. Yep, lightning bolts. Which makes sense because he controls that electromagnetic spectrum. And because he controls the spectrum, this gives him high scores in the versatility department. He can fly, he can generate force fields, and these force fields are strong enough to tank hits from Thor and even Hercules, even if it's only for a short time. His shields can range anywhere from being mid-tier to planetary, depending on the plot and the storyline. But once you get past the shields, he's still human. Magneto's a massive threat, but his physical vulnerabilities keep him at the bottom of this elite list. Writers love to nerf him, but at full potential, he can end most conflicts in seconds. This is a guy who could theoretically stop the Earth's rotation, but somehow gets beat by a wooden gun. Yeah, that terrible episode. Screaming his way into number 9, Black Bolt, the strong silent type by necessity. He has the power to harness and manipulate electrons. His powers range from both environmental all the way up to planetary. His voice has cracked the moon and has even turned a hole in reality with the help of some amplification, along with reality being weakened at that point. In the feats department, one of his most impressive feats was staggering Galactus. He can also destroy a city with a simple whisper, and he's been known to defeat Celestials with those same screams. Consistency wise, we know what a scream or a whisper will actually do, but he actually normally restrains himself due to his voice destructiveness. He even has to worry about it in his sleep. In the versatility department, his powers actually range. He has superhuman strength, flight, and energy projection as well. His inhuman physiology makes him very tough, so he's very durable, but he's been knocked out a couple times to prevent planetary destruction. Black Bolt is a straightforward powerhouse, the walking nuclear deterrent of the Marvel Universe. His problem isn't power, it's that he can't use it without catastrophic collateral damage. If his voice is neutralized, his threat level drops significantly, which is why he's at number 9. Coming in at number 8 is our first true cosmic wildcard, Adam Warlock. Perfect human, created to be one of the best of us, but became something else entirely. He's probably died more times than Jean Grey, but always comes back stronger. Now when we're evaluating his feats, we have to consider both pre-annihilation and post-annihilation. Post-annihilation, his powers did change, but we'll try and keep it as consistent and fair as possible. We'll be evaluating him without the soul gem, because he doesn't always have it, and we're measuring these characters closer to their baseline. When it comes to Adam's strength and his destruction scale, his energy manipulation is top tier. He's used it to both knock out the Silver Surfer and Kuzar as well. He was even able to hold up his own with Vulcan, until he started draining his energy. Looking at Adam Warlock's feats, they're pretty impressive. He's wielded the Infinity Gauntlet and not be affected by it. He's one of the primary nemesis of Thanos, and with some help has defeated him on a few occasions. He's even fought his evil future self Magus across different timelines, and even had the gall to blast at eternity. Depending on the writer and era, he's a universal savior or a mid to high level energy projector. In the versatility department, he really shines. He has quantum magic, energy manipulation, soul manipulation, resurrection, and cosmic awareness. His resurrection cocoon is basically a reset button. Plus he has energy absorption, which makes him pretty durable. Adam Warlock is difficult to place, guys. Sometimes he's outthinking cosmic threats and abstracts. Other times, he's getting punked by some random aliens. But when reality needs saving, he usually answers the call. Though Adam Warlock himself has admitted, him having access to the Soul Stone for such a long period of time really dulled his combat capabilities. So without the stone, we'll keep him ranked where he is at number 8 until that changes. At number 7, we have the son of the Hulk, Scar, wielder of the old power. This kid showed up and immediately started throwing down with everybody. In the strength department, he's at planetary, combining both Hulk gamma level strength along with the old power. In the feats department, he's cracked tectonic plates with ease, briefly matched World War Hulk, briefly though, channeled the entire planet's seismic force, and even beat on Wolverine. In fact, he kicked him to another state. And then the guy goes and launches Juggernaut into space. The Juggernaut into space. Where Scar loses points is consistency. His powers tend to fluctuate because he didn't initially have access to the old power, and sometimes he loses it, and he hasn't fully realized his potential. In regards to versatility, Scar has super strength, along with access to the old power, which grants him earth manipulation, along with some limited shapeshifting capabilities as well. He even has the Hulk level healing factor, which gives him high scores for durability, and it has helped him survive in the past, even when dealing with cosmic level beings. Scar's strength is behemoth. He should be higher, but Marvel keeps forgetting he exists. When he shows up, he's crushing a Juggernaut. Then he just disappears for 3 years. Kid's got planetary level strength in his base form, but somehow lost to Dr. Doom, which leads us directly into our first major tiebreaker. Standing above Scar of the Old is Victor Von Doom, the man who's right about everything. Just ask him. Part sorcerer, part scientist, all ego. When discussing Doom's strength and destruction scale, it can range anywhere from environmental to cosmic. I'll explain in a bit. The feats department is where Doom truly shines. He siphoned the Beyonders, Silver Surfer, Galactus, and he just saved the entire Marvel universe and became a god. You know, just a little thing. He's ruled as Emperor Doom, outwitted Mephisto in Hell, and has been able to take down clones of the Hulk. And he's even taken down the Avengers in the One World of the Doom storyline. In fact, I have a whole video about how powerful Dr. Doom is. Check it out later. When we talk about consistency, Dr. Doom is always dangerous. With prep, magic, and tech, combining all those things makes him so dangerous that even Thanos has to keep tabs on him. Dr. Doom shines greatest in no other field than his versatility. He's a master sorcerer, an advanced technologist and sorceress, time traveler, a genius who's held multiple titles including Sorcerer Supreme. Durability wise, Dr. Doom's armor has tanked both magic and cosmic level attacks. He even has healing, but he's still human inside. Dr. Doom is the perfect example of why our system overlooks beyond raw strength. But I get it, guys. At his baseline, he's closer to being an environmental level in terms of destruction. Yet, he's beaten cosmic beings through sheer preparation and willpower. And he's done this consistently throughout decades. He's unmatched in versatility, which allows him to punch far above his weight class. Even in the tiebreaker department, when you look at his head-to-head record, canonically, Dr. Doom has defeated Scar, has already prepped to defeat Magneto, among other people below him in this list. And that's the power of his versatility. The only weakness that Dr. Doom has is his own ego. But remember, Dr. Doom does not lose. He only delays winning. Please don't forget to like and subscribe so we can continue to make videos with you. We're going to start off with Gladiator. Now we enter our top 5 with Clark, the Shi'ar Empire Superman. Except his power runs on confidence, almost like a shonen protagonist, right? Strength and destruction scale wise, he's planetary. He could destroy planets if he wanted to. Just a few punches. Gladiator has fought Vulcan to a standstill. He's beaten down Beta Ray Bill, which if you know, is pretty amazing on its own. And he's held his own against the Phoenix Force as well. Consistency wise, Gladiator's power is directly tied to his confidence, which has been exploited. Though in the versatility department, he's got super speed, flight, heat vision, and even force breath, the entire Superman package. He survived supernovas and planet-crushing attacks, which makes him pretty durable. Gladiator is a classic Superman archetype. When he believes in himself, he's nearly unstoppable. but when he doubts, Cannonball can beat him. Cannonball. The psychology of his powers makes him simultaneously one of Marvel's strongest characters, but also one of the most vulnerable among the powerhouses, which is why we keep him at number 5. At number 4, we have Hyperion, Marvel's actual Superman. When we talk about Hyperion, we have to consider that there's several versions of him. When we talk about the feats department, we'll include all the other versions as well. The Earth 130-34 version of Hyperion, he had planetary strength. One of his most famous feats was holding back 2 colliding Earths during an incursion. King Hyperion had slaughtered different versions of Earth's mightiest heroes in different Marvel universes until Blue Marvel had stopped him. But let's not undersell how powerful that Hyperion was. He's also gone toe-to-toe with Thor and came up on top. He's traded blows with the Hulk. Oh, and he's able to catch planets just like it's baseball, and has even survived a universe's death. Hyperion doesn't suffer from confidence vulnerability and is more reliable than most other powerhouses, which in the consistency department helps him score a lot higher. Problem is, there's so many variants running around, it's just hard to get a consistent grasp of his abilities, but we do have an idea. In the destruction scale and feats department alone, it justifies completely why Hyperion is ranked at number 4 on this list. But when we look at his versatility, he can fly, he has atomic vision that works on subatomic levels as well. In terms of durability, we already discussed some versions have survived the death of universes. He can also regenerate when exposed to the sun. Sound familiar, right? But why is Hyperion above Gladiator? Well, consistency and peak feats. He operates at a similar planetary strength all the time, without the confidence issues. 1 through 3 can possibly rearrange depending on the scenario. Given that that's the case, these 3 aren't set in stone. So if you disagree with the placement on the top 3, please let me know in the comments. Let's have a discussion, guys. This is fun. Coming in at number 3 is Thanos, the Mad Titan. He represents the absolute peak of cosmic and physical might combined with genius level intellect, earning him the top placement. At baseline, he's a physical threat to the galaxy. No cosmic cube, no infinity gauntlet. He's overpowered Thor, Hulk, and the Silver Surfer. His blows are consistently demonstrated to be planet-shattering. In the fight between Drax and Thanos, the planet will end up being collateral damage. Thanos can not only dish damage out, he can take it as well. He's taken attacks that would vaporize planet. He's even survived planet-shattering screams from Black Bolt with minimal damage. And unlike the reality warpers above him, Thanos' mind is ironclad, no psychological weakness, no emotional instability. He's focused, he's brilliant, he's completely unstoppable in his goals. This is a guy that erased half the universe. Here's the thing, while others have higher theoretical power, none combine both cosmic level strength, combat might, and an unwavering will. Like the tactical genius Thanos, he's consistently dangerous regardless of circumstances. Only real limitation is his occasional self-sabotage. He loses only when he wants to. Our runner-up in the most powerful yet most unstable mutant mind on Earth, David Haller, the Legion. First, the extra son with dissociative identity disorder, the mutant with over 1,000 different powers. Strength classification, it varies, but the powers can be on a cosmic scale, but virtually limitless. The Legion has multiple personalities. Different personalities have different powers, and the scale of those powers can range as well. In the feats department, the Legion was responsible for the Age of X reality. There are personalities that are able to time travel through centuries. There are some that have even defeated elder gods. One of the selfless feats that the Legion performed was when he erased himself from existence to save mutant kind. Where Legion struggles is in the consistency department. Each personality has different power. His access depends entirely on his mental state and dominant personality, which is why he achieves a lower score. Now, in regards to versatility, Legion is king. He's got thousands of personalities. His power is literally power manifestations, which makes strategizing against him impossible. In this department, he's unmatched. Durability wise, his baseline form might be vulnerable, though he has been known to resurrect himself as well. For example, the Legion has a werewolf personality, enabling him to recover from almost any injury. Legion possesses the potential to defeat anyone on this list instantly, but he's just as likely to collapse mentally. The Legion has been known to be defeated by certain sidekicks such as Emma Frost and Professor X. He does have some vulnerabilities, so if you have a strong enough telepath, he can be beat, which is why he stays at number 2. And coming in at number 1, we have the nexus of probability and reality, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch, the woman who said 3 words that depowered 99% of mutants at the multiversal level. Wanda is a nexus being whose chaos magic connects her to the fundamental structure of reality itself. Her power isn't a blast or a shield to localize manipulation known as a hex, which was later termed chaos magic. Her greatest feat? Well, we already know. no more mutants. Across multiple universes, that's not planetary power, that's multiversal power. She can also use her reality manipulation for instant defenses. She can literally alter physics to negate incoming attacks before they reach her. She can use her powers to create an instant force field or even teleport out of danger. Consistency is her greatest hurdle. When stable, her power scope is essentially limitless. She's a savant in terms of magic specialty. She has resurrected Wonder Man and even Quicksilver, healed Professor X so he can actually walk again. Conversely, her greatest historical consistency failure was no more mutants, the reality warp, which directly ties her power to her mental state. The more stable she is, the faster and broader her reality warping becomes. But here's why she takes the crown despite these weaknesses. Her chaos magic operates on a level that specifically counters every other character on this list. Against Legion, chaos magic doesn't just alter reality, it disrupts the fundamental order that allows Legion's personalities to function. While Legion has hundreds to thousands of powers, they all require mental coordination. Wanda can simply hex his entire mindscape into chaos, causing his personalities to turn on each other or vanish entirely. Against Thanos, while Thanos represents the peak of physical power, Scarlet Witch operates on a different level entirely. Thanos needs the Infinity Gauntlet to reshape and manipulate reality. At baseline, despite her mental blocks, Scarlet Witch is a Nexus being who can on a bad day erase you from existence. And on a good day, well, she could take down a host of a Phoenix Force, but not the Phoenix itself, with Jean Grey as its host. So there you have it, guys, a ranking that accounts for not just the best day that characters have had, but consistently ranks them on how they operate across multiple storylines. This list is controversial. Did Thanos get ranked too low? Does Doctor Doom prep time make him more dangerous than Gladiator? The most powerful anti-heroes and villains are the ones whose greatest enemy is themselves. Keep your feet on the ground and your eyes on the stars. Excelsior, my fellow nerds. Kai out.